You do anything stupid, I'm going to put you in jail. You got to be smart. I'm sure there's a defense attorney out there somewhere that would argue with this, but I don't think lying to police is ever a good idea. Not talking to police might be a good idea. I mean,
asserting your right to remain silent is one thing, but making any kind of affirmative statement.
I see these situations, Ms. Stone, and you don't need to lecture, but I'm just going to feel better if I give it to you.
I need my
I see these situations all the time, and my mind always goes, because I've done what I've done for so long, my mind always goes where this could have gone. Okay? They get a report that somebody's fired shots at somebody else, they being the police. The police go to investigate. They're on heightened alert because they think they've got a shooter situation. The person they're going to talk to is a little extra paranoid or just a little having a bad day. So he or she's not on their best behavior. The cops are already all amped up because they think somebody's been shot at. And next thing you know, there's somebody laying dead on the ground because somebody lied to the cops. See, we'll get you a piece of paper with a new date on it.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You want to stand in for one real quick for Mr. Hadley?
Yes.
This nice lady up here that keeps trying to get closer and closer to the podium is going to plead to allowing a suspended driver to operate. Booker.
Booker, Kristen Ravens, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Booker. Ms. Booker, would you please state your full name for the record, ma'am?
Ms. Booker, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley? Did you understand all that good information? And do you understand the possible penalty for the added charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to operate? Understanding all of that, are you in fact pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? Did you drive a vehicle on September 6th in Belleville? And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? Counsel, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your
All
Honor.
right. What should I know about the lady?
Your Honor, I know that she's very anxious to resolve today. She has accepted the responsibility, Your Honor. She understands she should not be driving without a license, correct? See, Your Honor?
Are you working? All right. When's the last time you had a job?
I was told it was
Okay. Where were you working then? Okay. Okay. Why you're not there anymore? Wow, that was really poorly worded. Why are you not there anymore? Okay. You doing all right now? Okay. So have you always worked in the healthcare field? Okay. So what are you looking for now? Oh, good. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence? And it looks like you're already on a payment plan here. Doing monthly payments? All right. Okay, I will sentence you to $350 fines and costs and go downstairs, just add it into that payment plan. Any questions?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for standing in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know anything about part of the responses.
Good morning, Mr. Duncan. Wonderful. How have you been?
Excellent.
Haven't seen you for a while.
I'm getting around, but I guess I'm just checking here. It seems to go in streaks.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you from Ashton?
I got it. Yeah. Your appearance for Miss Ashton.
Yes, sir. I'm Roy Duncan on behalf of the defendant, Paula Ashton.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Your
Right, I'm asking for an adjournment for two reasons. I'm gonna look into sobriety court.
Good,
I'm gonna kick her down there now and see
good.
what you need to do. And the second reason is, there's a fire in Belleville from April of 2024 that has not come up. And I want to get a handle on that.
Sure, sure. You know what? Let me get her arraigned. No, it looks like she has been
I
arraigned.
think
She has been. Okay. All right. So, Heather will give you a date.
Okay.
Get a notice to Miss Ashton, and then you're out of here.
And then I'm gonna go down and
You want to talk to Shannon? Yep. Yep.
can you do Jane?
Yep, that'd be a Judge Martin.
Miss Boyd. Come on up. Miss Boyd, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? And did you understand your rights? You read those coming up. You understand the possible penalty for this charge?
No.
Up to 90 days in jail. That means 0 to 90 days in jail. Up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? So what do we got here? All right, so I've got a ticket here that says that you had a child or more than one, probably one, that was having attendance issues in Belleville. So first of all, who is that?
It's my middle child, she's 10. She was having issues.
What's your name?
Her name's Samantha.
Samantha. Tell me what the problem was.
She was having issues. I found out after, before I got the paperwork, that she was having issues in school. She was in bullied on birth. So when I found that out, I called the school. I spoke with the principal spoke with her. And she had all that settled. So now everything.
Things smoothed out. So how much school did Samantha miss?
On the paper it said,
All right. Do you have any reason to think that's wrong?
I think it's not 28 days, but I think.
What do you think it was? I mean, it wasn't 2 or 3.
No, it was more than 2 or 3.
Okay.
That, her first hour paid attendance, so I was taking her to school after.
Right. Okay. So how many days do you think she missed?
I said maybe 18, 19 days.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll accept your plea. All right. So the way this works is I'm going to put you on a delayed sentence, no more problems with Samantha, and you don't go out and commit a bunch of crimes. Then at the end of this time frame, this gets dismissed, doesn't stay on your record as a conviction. You understand how that works? All right. So my standard lecture is this. If there are continuing problems, come see us because we've got a good juvenile probation director who's got all kinds of resources at her fingertips. So she can quite often help parents with whatever they're dealing with. Understood? Questions? Have a lovely day. You're welcome. Jeremiah Jackson. No? Jackson? How about Jennifer Davidson? Good morning, counsel.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. See you. Almost rounded the cells last night.
What's that?
Rounded the cells.
Good.
Me pulling in as you were pulling out.
Oh, I didn't see it. I saw like 5 people I knew before I could get out of there last night. Why don't you tell me what we're gonna do for Miss Davis?
Yes, for the record, Todd Barry appearing on behalf of Ms. Davidson, Your Honor. We pre-tried the matter with the prosecutor today, asking for it to enter a not guilty plea for purposes of arraignment. We've negotiated an outcome and an amendment of the charge of driving while headed to allowing the license to drive and provide the other misdemeanor being dismissed.
2 misdemeanors, right? Both charges? I've got the possession of paraphernalia and the DWLS. Yep, okay. All right, Miss Davidson, did you go over your rights with counsel?
Trial rights.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, you understand those rights and the options they give you? Understanding all that, do you also understand the possible penalty for the added charge? And understanding this, are you pleading guilty to that added charge freely and voluntarily? Counsel, would you like to voir dire? Give me the facts I need. I'm showing an incident date of October 14th, if that helps you.
Yes, thank you. October 14th, Ms. Davidson, were you, did you allow someone to operate a motor vehicle in the city of Rochester that did not have a license?
Yes, sir, I did.
That just happened to be you?
Yes, it was.
And you were aware that, at that time, your license was suspended?
Satisfied? So am I. What should I know about the lady?
Your Honor, she had no other, cases or anything pending. Actually, ironically, I was retained by Ms. Davidson to, get her license squared away and straightened out.
Where's that at now?
It's in the process of waiting for dates with Secretary of State.
Okay, good luck.
She missed a reexamination date and, so just
Right,
simply an administrative issue.
okay. All right. And ma'am, are you working?
Yes, sir, I did.
And where do you work?
Worked at Roberto's Bakery.
Okay. How long have you been there? How long have you been there?
You're now.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like me to know before I sentence you today? Okay. All right. I don't know if I said this before, but I dismissed both the original misdemeanors. And on the allow, I'm assessing fines and costs totaling $500. That money is due within 5 days. What that means is we got to have it within 5, or we got to have a plan within 5 to get it.
That one, five.
Oh. Okay, yes, sir. How long, sir?
5 days. I either have to have it in hand or a plan to get it. So if you want to make a payment plan, you can go downstairs and set that up.
Okay, sure.
All right. Any questions? Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Mr. Hall, come on up. So today's the date and time set for a probation violation hearing. The alleged violation being your positive use of alcohol while ordered not to do so. If you're contesting that, I will set this for a hearing. We'll have a contested hearing. You understand that? Okay. Are you pleading guilty or not guilty to the allegations? All right. Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Still working at Mr. Low, and same job, working in top of it.
Okay.
Like this.
He should be off right now, or damn near, right?
Yes. Yeah, 2 sentenced to 9 months back.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I am not going to sanction for the positive test results. I'm going to extend your probation for 3 more months. As long as you get through that 3 months, there's no more problems, and you successfully complete the program that you're in now, we'll close you out successfully. Understood? All right. And you're making regular payments? Oh, great. Okay. All right. Clear?
Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, who you got? Come on up. Oh, this is just an adjournment?
Yes.
Heather will take care of you guys. What's that charge, Heather?
Just give you. So.
Hey, I'm not worried about it. If it's a substance abuse issue or the assault charge, I'm worried about getting some bond conditions on. This one, we're okay.
Hey, Your Honor, you guys just have a seat on issue.
Do you, when do you want, this month or next month, or December or January?
No problem. Your appearance on behalf of Ms. Deetz.
Thank you, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Hadley, bring up behalf of Miss Brandy Francis, take my right, state next to right. So, Your Honor, there's a little bit of procedural background on this one. There was a plea that was, I would just say, involuntary based on lack of information at the time.
Okay.
We're going to be pursuing some potential affirmative defenses. I would just like a brief adjournment for discovery.
Let me ask you this. Do you want to formally withdraw the plea, or you just want to wait until you get some information?
They withdrew.
It's been withdrawn. The reason
Was? It's not noted. It's not noted.
It's-
Okay.
Deep down.
Okay.
beneath.
Okay. All right. You had me at hello. We'll give you-
The biggest thing was the triggering.
How far out you want to go for the discovery?
Let's. Do you think this will be the first request for discovery, not getting from successor counsel? Let's put it out to, my apologies, Your Honor. Can we do the January 16th date?
Yes, we can. You know what, though? Let's do this. If we're going to go out that far, let's do an arraignment so I can set a bond, and then we'll give her a date. Because I don't know where the bond is. So I'm going to put you on a personal bond. The first condition will be you stay out of trouble. Second condition will be you show up for whatever this court date is. Third condition will be you don't drink any alcohol, smoke any dope, no mood altering substances unless you get a doctor's script. You got all those?
Yes, I do have a doctor's shirt for nomination.
But no, I don't do any of those.
So what else?
I said, unless you've got a doctor's script, so you understand all the rules. You can live with those? Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you blow it. All right.
Your Honor, I would actually
Would you like-
second date, not quite as far out, but I think it'll give us enough time.
Jan 2, 8:40,
Good.
and that's going to be with Judge Martin.
So that's a Romulus case, correct?
It is.
Ma'am, that works, 8:40? Okay, give us a minute. Heather's going to get you a paper notice so you can walk out of here with it.
And thank you. I just saw this was stuffed in my papers, so I got the dates.
Thank you.
So I've got a piece of paper that says your client is going to plead guilty to the added charge of impaired driving, and all three of the original charges from September 5, 2024 would be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, have you discussed your rights with your attorneys? You understand those rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for this charge, impaired driving? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge today? Are you doing so freely and voluntarily? You've decided this is best for you. Okay. Counsel, the incident date was September 5, 2024. If you would voir dire, City of Romulus.
Yes, Judge, do I need to wait, we have just the arraignment pre-trial, do it.
I'm not worried about the arraignment. Just get the facts for the plea. Yep, we're good.
On the date and time that His Honor just mentioned, were you driving an automobile?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what vehicle was that?
It was my father's baby.
Say that again?
My father's baby.
You were driving a motor vehicle?
Yes,
Okay. And, now, where were you going that day?
I went to see a job and give it estimate, and then when I came back, I'm stuck in the little bar, and I need car lunch.
Okay, what did you drink?
Beers.
Okay, how many possibly did you drink?
I don't know.
Best guess.
Well,
So you don't know the exact number, but you had a beer. I'm happy you drank the beer. You had a wheel again?
yeah,
All right, when you drove
yes, to my home.
and you were driving home?
Yes, I was driving home and I stopped by to put the address in my GPS. And when I turned I was in the parking lot. When I turned back, it was the police behind.
All right, and the police officer then, approached your vehicle?
Yes, when I put to reverse, he was behind and he just put the lights and the stuff.
All right,
And counsel, I do have a incident report with a data master if you'll stipulate.
I will stipulate, Judge, and I think that gets us there.
With the stipulation, I think it does. Sir, I'm going to accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charges that were issued to you. I'm going to put you on a personal bond. The first condition is the obvious one: you stay out of trouble, no new charges. Second condition is you cooperate with my probation department, come back for an interview, and then come back for a sentencing date. And the third condition is don't purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription. So no alcohol, no marijuana, nothing unless you've got a prescription for it. Can you live by those rules? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond? Do you have any questions for myself or your attorney? All right, counsel, I'm going to send the file down. If you want to have some input on the actual sentencing date, we can pick that today.
Well, Judge, you can, if you want to sit down.
I don't do it. They do it downstairs, but you can pick that with probation. All right, so downstairs to probation. All right. Or actually, you got another file?
I do,
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say, if you want, you can have Mr. Cordova go down and get started, and up to you.
Here you go. It's just a dismissal, I'm guessing they're gone, if you made it, I'm thinking. Maybe this one as this. 14 days,
yeah.
okay, 14 days, they online or in.
Okay,
Thank you.
is that it?
Yep, we're all set.
Have a good day, counsel.
All right.
Thanks. Man, I like Z files. Don't have to look for those at all. I'm going to pronounce it Zanzami. Is that right?
Thank you, Judge. That's correct.
Counsel, your appearance.
This was an honorable court. Attorney Ben Bergling, P 648, and I may have Mr. Zanzaki, which is my left, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, Judge.
Counsel, is it safe for me to assume that you folks are not going to object to a dismissal?
That's correct, with no objection.
All right. Dismissed. Enjoy your day.
It's all my new staff. It's been a while.
Have a nice day.
You have another context down tonight, don't excited about it.
Yes, we do,
Marlos, she's trying to find the guy that put on Zoom, she need it open.
oh, and I haven't been seeing people, I was just like, talk to Rahman first,
She didn't even have a number.
yeah, she gets emails from him daily.
Oh.
Anytime.
Let me call her now.
Yeah, just tell her to try for, yeah,
For following,
Bartholomew, I think his name. We get emails from him.
so Pravon, she's not answering, so I don't know if he's listening or not.
You have my location.
Oh, it's a good part. Heather said you have contact with parts, follow me.
Yes, we get emails from him all the time. Try.
Yeah, but she said she thinks he works afternoons, Heather.
Whatever number that is, though, it'll still ring at the desk, so it works
She
days.
said whoever's working days might answer.
They should.
Yeah, I'm glad you qualified that.
Not for
Yeah, otherwise I-
She's off, on vacation. 50 bucks.
For this one, did you want to discuss, all the warrants? What do you think?
Oh, I didn't catch that. They're probably gone now.
No,
Oh, no, this is adjournment.
the notice show.
Miss Gray. We're hooking you up with an adjournment, but come on up. We've got some files you owe money on. We've got an impeding traffic from Van Buren Township, 2021. Looks like a prohibited parking from that same date. And then a 2022 Romulus failed to stop assured clear distance ahead civil infraction. So those all have money due. Are you working? Are you in a position to make any kind of monthly payment or weekly payment or something like that?
I can't guarantee anything. I'm going through it.
No, whatever works for you. If monthly works, how much can you do every month?
29.
Can you do 40 bucks at least? All right. So I'm going to send you downstairs before you, not now, when you get your notice, before you leave, stop downstairs and set up a payment plan. You'll walk out with a payment schedule. So
Is that for?
it's for those 3 tickets. It's an impeding traffic, a prohibited parking, and a failed to stop assured clear distance ahead. The 3 of them total $1,900. No, excuse me, $1,014. So on the way, when you go downstairs, the other option you can talk about with Mr. Taylor is if the $40 is going to really strap you, then talk to Mr. Taylor and see if you can do either some combination of working it off and paying some payments or just totally working it off. So we've got a couple different options. We've got charity work where you just hook up with some nonprofit and we'll give you X number of dollars per hour of charity work you do, credit. Then we've got another deal we currently do with the city of Romulus where you actually show up for a work day and we'll give you $200. I think it's $200. Don't quote me on that. I think it's $200 off. So talk to Mr. Taylor. He's downstairs too. All right. As soon as we get you this notice, you can go do that. Good luck. One of those birthday charges.
Aw,
One of those kids photo. It's a cute picture of it.
yes, Timothy is
It
so,
looks so, she looks, you know what? The older she gets, the more she looks like my mom.
she's growing out of the Vanessa stage.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Because she did when she was, with the rounder face on it, she looked so much like Ness. Oh, slow out there.
Oh.
Are you ready, counsel? What's the file name?
Prosecutor is correct. Yeah. Please, let's see the judge. There's.
It's in January.
Yeah, that's, that, man, I'll see you in a year.
What does this say?
This is unacceptable, Judge. We're gonna have to have a site.
We'll have to talk about it.
That's ridiculous. Judge, if you're gonna be here November 24th of 2025, just,
Okay, be here on that day.
I would like to see.
I'll schedule. I'll schedule.
Counsel, look at that. How's that for timing? Come on up, bring your client up. He doesn't want to give me the plea agreement. I'm assuming it's not too complicated. Let's, your appearance for Ms. Hensman.
Morning, Your Honor. Please give me that. E5669. We have a mess.
See if that thing, it is. All right. Good morning, man.
Who is this?
All right, pretty straightforward. All right, Ms. Hensman, have you gone over your rights with your attorney? You understand the rights you have and the options those rights present to you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? No. Is it a guilty or no contest?
No contest, Judge.
All right.
771.1.
All right. So you understand when you plead no contest, you're literally saying to me, Judge, I'm not fighting that charge. Understood? If I find a factual basis to support the plea, then I'm going to go forward. We're going to have a discussion about sentencing. You understand all that? Understanding all that, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily today? All right. Counsel, let me see if I've got anything in the paperwork for a factual basis. I've got an appearance ticket I think gives me the facts I need.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay. All right. So I'll accept the plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge, and listen to elocution.
Thank you, Judge. Ms. here today. Judge, she called me as soon as this. Didn't understand exactly what was going on with it. I really didn't know as much either. Went through the police report. Now we're here. We understand what happened. Judge, it was a traffic incident and everyone got caught up in the heat of it. She's a third nurse. Nurse for the home personnel.
15.
Awesome. Thank you. Where at?
At St. Joe's.
Okay, go ahead.
This is totally out of character for her.
I can tell by the look on her face.
Very full. You'll never see it. Unfortunately, we're here, we're taking care of it.
Yeah.
She's gonna move on from this. She's embarrassed to be here. She tells me something like this is extremely unfair.
Yeah.
Her, take care of it. She helps people for a living.
Yeah.
It's not her, trying to get in trouble. So we would ask for a brief period of probation for her under 771.1 and let her work 4 days.
Okay. Seriously, I wish everybody that stood in front of me had that look on their face. Because this is a woman that does not want to be here. Okay. Ma'am, is there anything you want to add to what counsel's told me before I set the terms of sentence? Okay. All right. So I'll delay sentence for 6 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble. No new crimes. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $400. Can you pay that today? I'll ask you to go downstairs, deal with the smiling cashier, and you're on your way.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, counsel.
Judge, can I briefly approach an unrelated matter?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Which was it? He likes the machine judges. Oh, yeah. I gotta know over the next Monday. Gabriella coming next Monday. He's absolutely typical. Because almost I don't know. It's like, get out of the way. I can help you. Get out of the way. I can help you. No, you don't. No, thank you. Thank you. Good.
Yeah, yes, yeah, for sure. Thanks, Judge.
Have a lovely day. Oh, another adjournment on Hardy.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is one of those names, we got all these double names. There's one of those days. We got a Hardy with an IE, we got a Hardy with a Y, Lopez and Lopez. That's just to keep us on our toes. And which one did I give you? Did I give you IE or Y? Thank you. And this is Lopez, because we already did Lopez. Mr. Lopez. Good morning. Are you going forward today without a court-appointed attorney? Do you want to talk to the court-appointed attorney?
No.
All right. Do you understand your rights? Understand the options those rights present? You understand the possible penalty for the charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Belleville on April 7, 2024? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea to the added charge. I'll dismiss the original charge. You're welcome. What is the status of your license today?
I don't have.
What do you need to get one? Have you ever had one? All right. What do you need to get it straightened out?
Say it again.
What do you need? What do you need to do?
Data. Call it, say,
Other than us, who do you owe money to?
honey.
Okay. All right. Are you working? Where do you work? Oh, the restaurant. Okay. You've got another file coming up for a pretrial on November 20. You know about that one?
Yesterday.
Okay. Oh, that was yesterday. Okay. Were you here?
I was.
Good. All right. Anything else you want me to know before I sentence you on today's file? All right, Mr. Lopez, fines and costs, including a show cause fee and a warrant fee, $600. Can you pay that today? Go downstairs, front counter, they'll give you what your options are. Good luck. You're welcome, sir. What do you got, Mr. Hadley?
One Bernice Stone.
File in my hand. Miss Stone, come on up.
Good morning, Attorney Josh Oakley, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Bernice Stone, who's been sitting here for the record.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we are going to be pleading as charged. We've had a chance to prepare this case, so I can wait, read the arraignment, and move forward with brief elocution.
Okay.
I know they're requesting a PSI in this matter. I saw that. It's not on the plea form.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't see it. Okay,
I
we'll
did
talk about it.
submit it. And again, I think if I can go grab Mr. Greco, if you'd like to discuss it, but I think it's within the court's discretion whether you want to refer it to probation or not. Actually speaking, Your Honor, this involved an allegation against this individual's the father of her biological child and her pregnancy. They're going through proceedings with CPS. You know this. There's a lot of things going on back and forth that aren't within these police reports. What happened was there was a gunshot that was fired with threats being made, but it wasn't physically in her presence. When she reported this to police, she'd been advised by her family. There was a good idea to tell them that you were with them instead of saying it happened over the phone because, well, then the police will go get it. So it's not right. If she knows that that was illegal, she understands it was illegal. But I tell you all this, Your Honor, because I don't think that this is a criminally minded individual. I think she really relied upon bad advice. And I explained to her you should be getting legal advice from lawyers moving forward, and that's about it. Again, financially speaking, Your Honor, limited right now. So with all those things being considered, that's really why we're asking. I think that if you want to do probation and look through it, I understand, see kind of what's going on, but I just don't know that.
Okay.
All
right. Ma'am, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley? You understand those rights and the options they give you? And do you understand the possible penalty for the charge? Are you pleading guilty to that charge today freely and voluntarily? All right. On June 15, 2024, did you make a police report with the City of Ramos Police Department? And did you give them some information that was not factually correct? Are you satisfied? All right, give me just a minute.
Yes.
Just give me. Also.
Get over anything, he has a new house.
What's that name? Scott. Scott. Apparently, eventually there will be an adjournment on something.
That's correct.
Yeah, so Scott, there will eventually be, but you don't have it in front of you.
No, that was the agreement and all this. When we tried to one of them.
Yeah.
Who's looking on Zoom? Is anybody looking on Zoom? Yes.
Well, you know what, go ahead with.
We can see your.
You don't mind me filling in for you on that?
No, they're all good to go.
Thank you.
Are you working? Where do you work? How many hours a week?
Work 34 days a week right now.
That doesn't tell me anything. You might work 1 hour a day.
About 4 hours a day.
Okay.
I work in one of the schools.
All right. So you're working 15, 16 hours a week tops. All right. All right. Anything else you want me to know before I set the terms of sentence? All right, Ms. Snow, I read the incident report on this. I'm going to treat this like a brain fart. I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. I'm going to assess fines and costs of $300. I'm hanging over your head for 12 months. You do anything stupid, I'm going to put you in jail. You got to be smart. I'm sure there's a defense attorney out there somewhere that would argue with this, but I don't think lying to police is ever a good idea. Not talking to police might be a good idea.
Lying to police is never a good idea.
I mean,
Asserting your right to remain silent is one thing, but making any kind of affirmative statement.
I see these situations, Ms. Stone, and you don't need to lecture, but I'm just going to feel better if I give it to you.
I need my.
I see these situations all the time, and my mind always goes, because I've done what I've done for so long, my mind always goes where this could have gone. Okay? They get a report that somebody's fired shots at somebody else, they being the police. The police go to investigate. They're on heightened alert because they think they've got a shooter situation. The person they're going to talk to is a little extra paranoid or just a little having a bad day. So he or she's not on their best behavior. The cops are already all amped up because they think somebody's been shot at. And next thing you know, there's somebody laying dead on the ground because somebody lied to the cops. Well, I can tell by your face that you know you screwed up, but knowing you screwed up after it happened doesn't fix it. So I'm just telling you, for 12 months, you better do better because this file's hanging over your head and it's 93 days in jail. All right.
Discuss as well your comment in with the motivation behind making it actually backfires now anyway because of.
Absolutely.
This is gonna reverberate through the.
Gave him ammunition.
She's aware.
Pun intended.
So thank you for hearing us out today, Your Honor.
If you don't have the $300 today, go downstairs, talk to our people down there about options, payment plan, due date, whatever you need. Good luck.
Your Honor,
And you should probably be in counseling.
they are.
Good.
The CPS has got the
Good.
stuff in there. If the court's ready for me, Your Honor, I bet Jay was Scott ready.
I do.
We're just adjourning for discovery, but I need to get an arraignment done for the no contact. There you are.
All right. I'll take that as your appearance for Scott.
Attorney Judge, I have to bring on that. Jay was Scott. You say.
All right. Good morning. All right. So the file is an assault and battery. Would you waive formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor, you're asking for not guilty on our behalf.
And done. And I'm assuming we're talking about a no contact.
Yes, it's with the McDonald's. Yeah, the McDonald's on Wayne Road and the manager planning in this matter.
Do we have a name?
I do.
Do you know who the manager is?
Hey, Mr. Greg, I'll put on the plea form. 1 second.
Hold on. Maybe it's on here somewhere. Nope. Jayla Scott.
Brevin. But, it's safe to be advise you, they're complete strangers to one another outside of the McDonald's. I don't even think that Miss Scott will be able to identify the complainant out of the lineup and vice versa from the.
Well, unfortunately, I can't order her not to go to a location unless I have a name to attach to it.
My apologies.
That's all right. All right, so Miss Scott, I'm going to put you on a personal bond when he gets back, just so you don't freak out. You're not going to jail today. One more time.
Natasha Williams, you're on.
That's easy enough. And when do we want to adjourn it to?
We would like to do oh, no, my apologies. It's gonna be set for a final pretrial with that complainant, Natasha Williams, to appear. Mr. Greco and I are both available at this court's date on the 5th, if we still have room on that one.
12:05, 9 a.m. Heather? No, Heather wants something. All right, so we're going to get you a notice for that December 5th date. In the meantime, your personal bond conditions are as follows. Number 1, don't get in trouble. No new charges. Number 2, don't go to the McDonald's. Number 3, have no contact with that lady. If you go to Taco Bell and you see somebody that looks like it might be her, you go eat at Burger King. No contact. And then be back for your court date. You got all that? Raise your right hand. That was a yes, right? You got it. Yep. All right. Raise your right hand. Swear affirm that, swear or affirm acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw up on bond.
So you're agreeing today, you're promising.
Pull Miller out of there, would you?
$1,000 was.
David.
Now tell me what that last name is.
Henson, H-Y. You good? All right. Have a nice day.
Okay.
So.
HY, huh?
Do we even need to do anything with that on the record?
With what?
You can find it,
No.
Henson?
Is that an M or H?
Maybe it's Myson. No, I just found it.
No,
Henson, H-Y-N. This file? You don't have the Henson file, do you, Heather?
the who file?
Henson, H-Y-N?
No.
Well, we can adjourn it without the file, can't we?
Mr. Miller,
It's on the docket.
you can just go downstairs, make a payment plan, or however you choose. You'll owe $550. All right, thank you.
You know whatever happened to Furman? Furman? I pulled the file because I thought that was the show cause you came in to get the file because the guy showed up.
No, I put it back in there because he hadn't shown up.
He hadn't shown up.
I'm gonna go confirm that with
Thank you.
I don't know who this is.
Scott.
I'll just call out there.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Heather. Can you make me co-host so I can start off?
Does Furman ever show up for a show cause? All right, so he's just waiting to talk to Josh or Crystal. Okay, thanks.
Hey, Judge,
She's under me.
he'll step in from Medina on Lynn. And I think he can step in, he's what was his last name? Henson?
That's the file we can't find, and that's just an adjournment. All right, Miss Wynn. Mr. Wynn, come on up.
Morning, Your Honor. Attorney Josh Allen, standing in for both counsel, Kristen Medina, on behalf of Mr. Wynn, who put his full name on the record here for us today.
Thank you, Mr. Wynn. Is it all right if he stands in for Miss Medina? All right.
So, my understanding that Ms. Medina had an opportunity to meet with Mr. Wynn, they advised his rights, reviewed the pre-trial and avail themselves of the people's plea to the reduced charge of operating while visibly
Right.
operating while intoxicated will be dismissed.
My understanding as well. All right, Mr. Wynn, Did you discuss those rights and options and understand those rights and options? And did you understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that charge today? Counsel, the incident date is 9/14/24 in Romulus. If you could get me my facts.
9/14 of 2024, with the operating motor vehicle in the city of Romulus, County of Deetsz.
Yes.
The daytime that I just mentioned, had you consumed any substances prior to driving the impact of your driving alcohol?
Yes.
Your Honor, I believe the elements have been set.
I'm satisfied if you are. I'll accept the plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. Sir, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. I'm going to send you downstairs to set up an interview date and a sentencing date with the probation department. The bond conditions are as follows. Number one, stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges. Number two, cooperate with probation so we can get back here for me to sentence you. And number three, do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance unless you got a doctor's prescription. You understand all those terms? Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount of $1,000 if you mess up on bond? Any questions? Downstairs, Barry, please.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Barry. Mr. Barry, thank you. Mr. Barry, would you please state your full name for the record, sir?
Jamil Barry.
Thank you. What do we got?
Your Honor, at this time, well, with regard to the arraignment, we would waive formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor. My
Thank
client
you.
is prepared. Thank you, Your Honor. My client is prepared to plead guilty to operating while visibly impaired. In exchange, the charge of BAC .17 or more, as well as the open intoxicants, would be dismissed, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Barry, do you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Ms. Medina?
Yes, sir.
You understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes, sir.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to that charge today freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Did you drive a vehicle in Romulus on May 26, 2024 after consuming alcohol?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what your breathalyzer or blood test result was?
I forget. Yes, I do. It was
Was it more than 0.08?
yes.
All right. All right. Are you satisfied with the factual basis for the plea, Ms. Medina?
I am, Your Honor. Thank you so much. And I do have here noted it was a .225.
Thank you. I'll accept the plea to the added charge, Mr. Barry. I'm going to dismiss both the original charges that were issued to you. I'm going to put you on a personal bond in just a moment, and I'm also going to have my probation department reach out to you and schedule a pre-sentence interview. Based on that interview, the probation officer will prepare a report and a recommendation for sentencing. You'll come back for the sentencing date. You'll have a chance to go over that report with your attorney. I'll look at that report, and then your attorney, yourself, and I will have a conversation about what your sentencing should be. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The bond conditions are as follows. First, stay out of trouble, no new charges. Second, cooperate with probation and get in for the sentencing date. And condition 3 is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood-altering substance unless you've got a doctor's prescription for the substance. Do you understand these terms, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court amount $1,000 if you mess up on bond?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for either Miss Medina or myself?
No, sir.
Enjoy your day, sir.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I will be speaking to Ms. Sierra now. Thank you.
Thank you. On Henson, what are we doing? Are we still having attendance issues?
Oh, yeah, no, this girl won't even get out of bed this morning. She's not coming in. So my notes here is that,
How old is she?
she's 60. So can we charge her 60?
Rachel.
Yeah, the parents can ask us to charge her. I mean, the parents can ask us to put her on our probation program. Either
Rachel.
Okay, because that's what I have here to like
Right,
look up.
right.
I have her data,
Okay.
address and everything, but
She says we've adjourned this for over a year now.
has it been that long? Or
Well, I had to
I
think
can't
so.
tell sometimes when they haven't shown
Yeah.
up. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know how, but we're still having major issues. And the school liaison, so like, has been doing it, or she's 60, she won't get out of this month. And so what I want to look into is if we can get the daughter some response, you know.
Have you had any conversation with, my Christine?
No, that's why I said talk to Christine.
Yeah.
It's my other thing here.
I think probably what we need to do is have Christine talk to the parents and say, look, it's time for your daughter to be responsible for this.
Yep. Okay, all right, so that's what.
Yeah, especially if we were getting the impression that mom's doing what she can.
See, last year we weren't that, or like during the last school year, but right now
It's feeling like they're trying.
They said that we don't even know what to do, you know, because like if we put the mom on probation, like we still don't have the daughter.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So those are my notes.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Christine.
Okay.
So I'll talk to her.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Heather, my mind just went blank. Is Andy 233?
Yes.
I don't
think so.
Oh, so I don't know why I'm in it. So is there any courses in?
Yeah, there's some.
Okay, thank you.
I'm making them down, we got to break up.
Thank you. I saw like, hey guys, how are you doing, my friend? Nice to see you.
Yeah, she's not answering her phone.
She usually doesn't when she's on Zoom.
She's not on Zoom.
She's not on ours.
Oh,
Judella says he's ready on his, but,
whose this is?
Rahman, R-A-H.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can you see if you can figure out what's going on with Sumter? Or Huron? It would be Huron, actually.
I think
Okay,
Wait,
okay, yeah. Mr. Jadala, your appearance for Rahman, please.
Your Honor, respectfully, Samar Jadala, appearing on behalf of Mrs. Rahima Rahman. Mrs. Rahman, would you please unmute yourself? Say your name for the record.
Rahima Rahman.
Thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, counsel.
And good morning, Your Honor. Nick Castro on behalf of People City of Pawnee, or City of Belleville. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Castro. What do we got?
Your Honor, today's the day and date and time set for a final pretrial. I've talked with the city attorney, Your Honor. I believe the complaining witness has failed to appear or respond. We'd be asking for a dismissal in this matter.
Mr. Castro, correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Rahman, this is dismissed without prejudice. What that means is the prosecutor's office could refile if they chose to. Understood?
I understand.
I
Thank
do
you, Your
not- You're welcome. I do not see any cash bonds, so you're all set, ma'am. I'll close that file.
Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
thank
May you
you.
and your staff have a wonderful day.
You as well. Thank you, gentlemen.
Be stating his name for the court.
Please just get another quick.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, since our gonna reign, we're here for a pre-trial. We would like to avail ourselves of the people's plea offer. We would be dismissing the driving license suspended and be pleading guilty to allowing an drive.
Thank you. Mr. Seaman, did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Hadley today? Understood those? Understood those rights and options?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today to the charge?
Yes.
Did you drive a vehicle in Belleville on October 29, 2024? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time? I will accept your plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge, and I am prepared to sentence you. What should I know?
Your Honor, these matters are something looking to get closed out, so kind of try to get back into the license restoration phase of things. And apologize to the court, understands you need a license to drive. Otherwise, would ask the court to consider that we've got another hearing on Judge Green right now doing the same thing with Van Buren. So
Okay,
as a statement to him that he's clearing up these matters, yeah. He's
Okay.
and feel that on.
okay. Just by way of housekeeping, it looks like you got a pretrial coming up on November 27th. You know about that. And then we've got two files that you owe money on from Van Buren. Oh, those ones in front of Judge Green today?
Yes, sir.
He's there on the warrants. Okay. All right. Are you working, sir?
No, I'm on disability.
All right. All right, is there anything you want me to know before I sentence you?
No,
What do I do to keep you from driving other than jail you?
I'm not gonna do anything more. I've been over it.
Do I get my license back? I'm not driving.
How's your health?
Well,
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. Terms of probation, stay out of trouble, no new charges. That includes no driving, obviously. And 20 hours community service completed by January 1, 2025. I'm not assessing any further court costs. So charity work. You hook up with some charity, somewhere out there, you can find someplace that your health will allow you to help them out. Do those 20 hours. It's a perfect time of year to do it. Around the holidays, everybody's looking for extra help. If you need help finding a nonprofit charity, you can go downstairs and talk to Mr. Taylor. He'll share with you a list of pre-approved agencies in our area. Any questions?
he said he appreciates that.
You're welcome.
Playing with the,
Good luck. Good luck.
give me 1 second right now.
Oh, this, you already covered this, Ben. Denise Bennett, or is it Barrett? Barrett? I'm assuming it's okay with, oh, do you need Miss Medina in here for me to tell you to go home? We dismissed your file? It's dismissed.
Nope, you're all set now. Thank you. Mary, how do you say your last name? M-A-R-I-A-N. It looks like it's gonna be an adjournment, correct?
Yeah. Or you see.
Yeah.
You unmute yourself?
In this courtroom session, several defendants appear before the judge to resolve different charges. But one moment stands out when a woman admits she made a police report that wasn't completely truthful. Her attorney explains that the situation was complicated. There were family disputes, threats involving a gunshot reported over the phone, and advice from relatives that led her to give police information that wasn't accurate. When the judge hears the full story, he makes it clear that lying to police is a serious mistake. He explains that when officers receive reports of gunfire or threats, they respond on high alert. If someone gives false information, the situation can quickly escalate and put lives at risk. The judge says he has seen many cases where misunderstandings like this could have ended in tragedy simply because someone didn't tell the truth. Instead of sending her to jail immediately, the judge decides to give her a chance to prove she can do better. He places her on 12 months of non-reporting probation and orders $300 in fines and costs, but he also warns her that the case will hang over her head for the entire year. If she gets into trouble again, she could face up to 93 days in jail. The judge finishes with a strong reminder: remaining silent is one thing, but lying to the police is never a good idea. It only makes situations worse and can lead to serious consequences. For the next year, the responsibility is on her to stay out of trouble and show the court that this was a one-time mistake. What do you think about the judge's decision to give her probation instead of jail? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real courtroom stories.